Set the tempo early, baby. Set the tempo early, baby. Set it early. 180.
Listening to all Chiefed Up, the best damn Kansas City Chiefs podcast in the kingdom.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
What
back to back
happened?
Super Bowl champions, baby. Suck it.
Super Bowl champs again. Can I get an amen? That's what's up.
Freaking go, baby.
Steve,
Wow.
I was on the edge of my seat the entire fourth quarter. This team is the new cardiac Chiefs by far.
Dude, they had to make it difficult, right? But hey, it doesn't matter, baby. Patrick Mahomes is a freaking legend. He's a GOAT. It just is. The Chiefs are a dynasty. Everybody can shut up now. Beautiful.
Yo, dude, we've been saying it was dynasty. We've been saying it. Everybody else is the one that said we had to win another one. We didn't have to win anything.
Legend.
This is a rebuild. A rebuild. Throw some legendaries and catch-ups in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Patrick Mahomes is a freaking legend. He's the best. Dude, wild game.
Let's talk football.
For this entire season, the culmination of the entire season came down to us winning the freaking Super Bowl on the corn dog play to McCole Hardman.
What?
Think about that. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life.
Steve, all year long, MVS stunk, and then MVS has a great – he tried to screw it up there.
So halfway through the game, I was like, when he made that one catch, I was like, I've officially removing the ass from MVS. And then all of a sudden he pulled a DeMarcus Robinson, and I'm like, ass is back on.
But check this. Now look, I told Lance lifetime contract.
Oh,
hey,
hell no. Hell no.
McCole Hardman steps up, makes Brett Veach look like a freaking genius. Like, what is happening?
He did make one other good catch in the game, too, that deep
What is happening? Dude, that game was a microcosm in itself of the entire Chiefs season. It was mistakes. It was just all kinds of stuff. Drop balls, wrong routes, just everything. But you want to know what's crazy?
Everything was going their way, too, you know?
But check it.
The perfect game, of course.
But the Chiefs they overcame it in the final game of the year. Like, they overcame the microcosm. Like, the only thing we were missing was a Jawan Taylor penalty. But other than that, everything else was 100% perfect. Even the Mahomes fumble, pick to nobody, McClones. And then all of a sudden, we overcome it to win a Super Bowl. Like, that is the ultimate. Like, you couldn't have wrote a better script, Roger Goodell. Thank you. Appreciate.
Hey, we got the 2-bomb from Grimsum. He says, has anyone done a health check on Jamar Chase? Hey, we might want to do like a wellness check on the man. If you want to call the Cincinnati PD and have a wellness check for Jamar Chase, we didn't tell you to do it, but it might need to be done.
Jamar Chase sucks, and nobody cares, and I don't even want to talk about Jamar Chase.
Losers. Appreciate the 2, Grimsum.
We're about to put a billboard up in Cincinnati asking about Jamar Chase. We're going to say, has anybody seen this guy? And then we're going to put anybody but the Chiefs with that big clown nose, baby.
Dude, what a freaking game, dude. Absolutely insane. I don't even know.
I can't believe it. Like, I cannot believe growing up a Chiefs fan how just bad we were. And here we are in the midst of a full-on, cannot be denied dynasty. They even said it tonight on TV. This is a dynasty. It can't be. Look, Mahomes submits himself as baby GOAT, and at the end of his career, he's going to be GOAT easily.
Dude, he's a legend. He's a freaking legend. I thought he was going to run it in for the game-winning touchdown there from like 30 yards out. I was like, dude. And, of course, it didn't work out that way, but that would have been freaking epic. Ulfric says, guys, I want to say it's been an honor following this channel and the season with the Chiefs. I got tears in my eyes. It's an incredible moment. God bless Chiefs Kingdom. Heck yeah, baby. Heck yeah.
Dude,
I mean,
I'm telling
incredible.
you,
Incredible.
That game had everything, and I honestly was like on the edge. And I can't say the edge of the seat because I'm in a hotel in the middle of frickin' Neptune Beach, Jacksonville. I'm watching it on a hotel bed, and let me tell you, I'm about to get evicted. I'm
They're
about to
kicking you
go
out.
run. Hey,
You're
I'm about
out.
to go jump in the pool, baby. That was what I was gonna do. It's
You're
crazy.
out, bro. Dude, everybody went nuts. It's just crazy, dude. It's so crazy. Douglas Stockwell says you guys coming to KC for that parade. Mike is all the way in Florida until at least the 11th, but I might be there. I don't know yet. I don't know for sure
Today's
yet.
the 11th. It's the 20th.
Oh, my bad. That's what I meant.
But dude, you know, I'm considering just getting a daggone flight and flying out there for a day.
Dude, I might
That's
be
what
there.
I want to do.
It depends on Pops. If Pops wants to go, we're going.
Dude, I'm ready. They're gonna do it on Wednesday. You know it's gonna be Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, sorry work, sorry everything else going on. It has to be done. Cato says, "Yo, guys, it's tattoo time. Let's freaking go."
Let's go. Where are we meeting up? I guess we're doing it at the.
What is Cato doing? Is Cato getting our logo? Is that what the deal was? And then we were talking about getting something. I can't remember all of it.
I don't know. We'll have to go back and look, but we're gonna have to form a all chiefed up tattoo ceremony at the Chew with the Crew Part 2.
With a 2 bomb, he says it's tattoo time, bros. It's happening. It's going down, dude.
Thanks for the 2 bomb. Thanks for the support too. By the way, we know it's late, but who can sleep right now? Like, we're partying hard out here.
If you're a Chiefs fan and you're asleep right now, what are you doing with your life? I mean, come on. Chiefer says, "Let the boy watch." Let the boy watch. Is he talking about all the 49ers watching the confetti drop and just sitting there looking real pissed off? Let the boys watch.
That's what's up, baby.
NFL put out a Taylor Swift highlight video. Julia says, "Hey, love it. Love it. Dude, we even had Ice Spice on our side tonight. It was meant to be."
Don't forget the 20 out of 10 Blake Lively that was there as well, by the way. I mean, come on. With Blake Lively in the booth, who cared about Taylor Swift, people?
Never a doubt, Julia says. Never a doubt. I don't know. There might have been a few. There might have been a few there during that game.
I thought when he kicked the field goal at the end to tie, and they didn't take the extra play with the timeout at 6 seconds, I kind of thought that was a bad mistake because I said instantly, I said, if we put this game in overtime, the officials have a chance to screw us. And I'll be danged if they can call that 3rd down hold on McDuffie and give them the first.
That's when I thought, I was like, dude, we're screwed. They're going to do this and just walk them into the end zone.
Me too. But thankfully, the D held tough again.
Defense all season. It's been the story. It's still the story. Absolutely freaking legends.
Who's got a bigger D? Who's got a bigger D, Steve? The Chiefs or Chris Jones? The Chiefs.
It's all the same. It's the big same giant D. Aaron B with the 5 says, "Let's effing go. Let's go, baby." Super Bowl freaking champions, back to back. Suck at everybody else. It's been a tough season, man. It's been a long ride, Mike. We've had the ups, we've had the downs. We've had to talk about how, man, we don't even know if this team can make it there because they're playing so bad. They're having so many problems. But we always said, if you punch your ticket to the playoffs and you have Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Chris Jones, Spags calling defensive game plans like a freaking wizard, there's a chance you could run off 3-4 games in a row and win the damn thing. And sure enough, that's what happened. And they went through the gauntlet. They went through the biggest gauntlet they could possibly go through. They took out the top 4 teams in football on the way.
Is this the biggest, most all-time most epic playoff run of a quarterback in history?
Hell yeah, it is.
And by the way, this isn't even the best team Patrick Mahomes has had or will have.
No, he's a freaking legend, brother.
This may be actually, minus the defense, this is by far the weakest offense you're ever going to see the Chiefs have again. And the league still couldn't take us down. We're still the villains.
Dude.
Collectively, Steve, I hear America crying and revving up the excuse train. You ready?
Choo-choo. Hey, you know what? Suck it on your excuse train. No one cares. You lost.
Suck it, baby. Nobody cares. I don't care if everybody in America's crying. We ripped your heart out tonight.
Got a 5 bomb from Brenda Pike here, Mike. She said, I almost fell off my chair in OT. I was on the ledge, but I made it. Let's freaking go, Chiefs. There was a time where I was like, man, my heart's pounding. like I'm feeling a little lightheaded. This is a football game. I got to chill out a little bit. And I look over, and Pops is sitting there like, oh, like I thought he kept getting up and walking off, and it was like, dude, what is happening right now? It's just insane. What a game. What a freaking game. I have to hats off though. Talking trash and everything's one thing, but hats off to the 49ers. They played the best game they could. If you take away the Christian McCaffrey fumble and the fact that what's his name snapped his Achilles, literally running off the sideline.
Greenlaw, man, that sucked. That
was sick. But if you take away that, like they played perfectly. Everything went their way the whole game. Now I will say the turning point though was when that punt hit the dude's foot. And we were able to recover there. So
big special teams play.
I can't say everything went their way because we did get a little bit of luck to bounce our way, which was thank God because we needed it big time there. It was like everything was going in their direction until that play. But like, dude, they played a good game. Brock Purdy didn't ever screw up the entire game.
Brock Purdy deserves respect. Look, I thought the nerves and the moment and the game would get to him at some point, and it honestly didn't. He ended up going 255 yards, a touchdown, no picks. He took 1 sack. He had an 89 QB rating in his first game. Now, too bad that he's not the highest rated QB on the roster, as that went to Jawan Jennings throwing a duck across the field. By the way, that
play was trash.
Shouldn't have counted.
15 people up the field. They were blocking before the pass even made it.
Hey, look, that wasn't
trash.
That should not have been a touchdown. That was not a horse collar on Nick Bolton.
That was not a catch by Juszczyk.
I would give him a catch more than anything else.
I don't know though. I feel like all year long, even if you make a move, they've been like
that wasn't an intentional grounding on Mahomes early in the game.
Absolutely not. That was garbage. That was garbage.
Everything was going against the Chiefs. Anybody that says the Chiefs gets the call,
appreciate the 5.
We beat everybody tonight.
Let's go, Enrique with the 10 bomb. Let's go back to back. Now let's make real history. Let's three-peat, he says. Amazed by the last 2 drives with all the pressure on their shoulders. But, hey, we know we can't doubt Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, I'll tell you somebody else that no one's going to mention. Maybe they have, but we have not yet. And that's freaking Harrison Butker. Butker and Patrick Mahomes literally are cold-blooded. They have ice water flowing through their veins.
Chris Jones, he got the big D, but Butker's got the big balls. We've always said it. He's carrying them around a wheelbarrow as we speak. This cat can't even get on the team flight back home. Those balls are so big.
I'm sitting on the couch at home about to puke, and this guy's out there just cold-blooded, kicking field goals from all over the field. Patrick Mahomes never shook.
He breaks the NFL record, Steve, 2 quarters after it was broken. By the way, their kicker, Moody, what a leg. That kid's clutch, too.
Well, what's funny is he's kind of sucked lately, and then he was hitting everything. Of course,
dude, he was clutch tonight, man.
The extra point got him. It come back to bite him, which we knew it would.
But he didn't. I mean, come on. That was a good play. That was a good play. Who was it? Mike Dana got the hand on it, right?
Well, I mean, it was kicked pretty low. But, it
was.
Appreciate the 10, Enrique. Appreciate the 10. Got a 5 bomb from Adam in the house. He says, thank you, Mike and Steve, for putting out the best Chiefs podcast. Hands down. Appreciate you guys and all the ACU crew. How about those Chiefs?
Let's go.
Baby. Man, we appreciate you guys watching all year. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us all year. Listen to us enjoy it. Listen to us complain. Listen to it. We wear our heart on our sleeve when it comes to the Chiefs. We don't hold back, and everybody's hung in, and we had a wild ride. HT Chiefs fan with a 5 bomb says, "Let's go. Let me know when you want to come to Nashville and get those tattoos. I have the freebies all set up."
Let's go.
Hey, send us an email with that tattoo artist and stuff. I'm very interested to see what he's doing, and then I'm gonna figure out we got to figure out what tattoo we're gonna get.
Figure out what we're doing, baby.
Let's go. Appreciate the 5.
I cannot get over how this game was just honestly what?
You glitched a little bit. I got scared.
Sorry. No. I'm running off of my hotspot Wi-Fi, so we'll see. Dude, the hotels and Wi-Fi, that's a whole nother this is 2024. Get it together. Get it together.
Gotta get it together.
By the way, that game, I cannot stress it enough. It was a microcosm of this entire season of every game that we struggled with. We did it for 3.5 quarters. And what is so amazing is that we were hard on MVS all year, and he makes a big play. We were hard on McCole Hardman. He makes a big play. And then the guys that you were so good on, right? Like Pacheco, he comes out and fumbles the ball a little bit, and he struggles.
Man, you
Kelsey
can't get down on
struggled in the
Pacheco
first
though.
half.
That's
I'm
the
not
thing.
down
Like,
on him. I'm just
no,
saying, like, everything that could go wrong went wrong for us, and it
Yeah.
flashbacked this entire season. But this team, just like they did in the first 3 games of the playoffs, found the way to win and overcome it. And then in the Super Bowl, they did it again in a 4-game quarter. They overcame the first 3.5 quarters. Like this, right there.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's
You can't write
freaking
it,
go,
baby.
baby. Let's
You
go.
can't
Got
do
20
it.
bomb.
I don't know what to say.
Got a
20
20 bomb
bomb.
from TGZ here. He said, "Stop Bucker was MVP, but I'm fine with MVP Pat. I have no nails. The Lombardi Trophy has a red and white reflection. Heck yeah, baby! What a freaking game! What a year! Like, it's just incredible what this team's been able to pull together in the playoffs, dude. What a run! Got the 5 bomb from Paul Grob. Says, "Let's go, Chiefs! Such a good game. Absolutely, Paul. Appreciate the 5. Our boy Jeremiah in the house. Viva Las Vegas!
Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas! Viva! Viva Las Vegas!"
I'm about to get
Let's
kicked out of
freaking
the
go,
hotel.
Jeremiah.
I don't care.
I don't care. My neighbors can hate me right now. I don't even
Hey.
give a crap.
Let me tell you something, though. Here's what
Chiefs
I
are
want to
Super Bowl
say.
champions.
The Chiefs are the champs. But look, I'm not going to be sour grapes dogging on the 49ers. They played a heck of a game all the way around.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy earned my respect tonight. He's a good quarterback. Christian McCaffrey, heck of a game. But he didn't run all over us. He only had 80 yards on 22 carries. That's a 3.6 yard average. And he didn't get in the end zone on the ground. So anybody that said they're going to run it down our throats, that didn't really happen, did it?
It didn't.
No.
Dude. Spags, baby, with the game plan, with the adjustments. I mean, freaking legend.
Hey, McCaffrey, where did he beat us? 8 receptions, 80 yards in the air, which is what
He didn't beat us.
the whole game. Well, I'm just saying,
That's the beautiful part.
McCaffrey had a good game, but that's where he did it, was through the air. And we said that. We said, look, y'all keep saying ground game. It's McCaffrey in the passing game.
Hey, speaking of legends, Chris Wright in the house with the 5 bombs is Tom and Jerry. What's up, Chris? Let's freaking go, baby. I mean, I don't even have words for this game because, first of all, it felt like it lasted for 2 days.
Dude, it was the longest thing, right?
There were so many times where, like, so when the Chiefs finally took the first lead, I think at 13-10, I finally felt comfortable for the first time because they just weren't looking great. Like you said, it was kind of, they were getting back to what they've been doing in the regular season, and it was a little scary, but I felt good then. And then, nervous, of course, because it was a damn good game by the 49ers. But when we got to overtime, when the defense held them to 3, I knew in my heart that Patrick Mahomes was going to find a way to win this game. I
don't think Patrick played nowhere near of a game that I know Patrick Mahomes is capable of. And this cat still put up 333 yards and 2 touchdowns. I get it. Dude, do you know how much we seen out of him that was good tonight, but how much he could take it up a notch? It's insane how much. Dude, hey, I'm going to shout out this.
I'm going to shout out.
I forgot.
Hey, turtleneck Patty, baby.
But you know what? I watched the whole first quarter without my Texas Tech jersey. I forgot.
What an idiot.
I know.
You almost screwed us all over.
Dude, I know. But I put it on in the second quarter, and then I said, what happened? What happened? And then we pulled it off. But let me tell you something.
So they got a slow start because you screwed over the whole kingdom.
I didn't screw anybody over. I just forgot I had to drive like 3,000 miles today. But I'll tell you something. I got it together, and we won it. Texas Tech, Mahomes, gunslinger.
Hey,
here we go, baby.
Our boy Jared in the house with the 2 bomb says his Veach saved. I said this halfway through the season, and it still holds true, that if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl this year, Brett Veach is the luckiest man alive because he ignored the glaring problem at wide receiver. And he is, by the skin of his teeth, he's pulled it off. And I'll tell you this, I bet you he corrects it in the offseason because there's no way. He has to know that he skated by with this one. There's
Dude,
no way he does
hey,
it again. He's not going to roll the
look.
dice again.
Brett rolled the dice and he got lucky. He got lucky in Vegas. That's all. He hit on 17 and hit a 4. Like this cat hit on 17, he blackjack. And let me tell you something. He knows that at the end of the day. He knows it. He will correct it. I know he will. Steve, Travis Kelce with a monster game today, though. Like after starting for 1 catch in the first half.
After you put your damn jersey on, he got it together.
No, Kelce didn't do nothing until halftime. But I'll tell you,
I know.
9 receptions, 93. I actually thought he was going to take that one to the house there late in the 4th. And he tried to run over the safety at the 10.
Dude.
But I thought he was going to put his shoulder down and get in. Dude, that was the fastest I've seen Kelce run since, I don't know, Taylor Swift called him in the bedroom. That's the fastest he's ever ran.
No, but like that run, like Kelce was going for it. Patrick Mahomes was going for it on that run on that final drive. Those guys were not going to lose this game. Like they made their mind up. They put their foot down.
Do you feel like Shanahan had a pretty good offensive game plan to fight Spags in our defense?
I don't care about Shanahan. He's a loser. That's what I think.
Don't be that guy.
Jonathan Wynn with a 2 bomb says, I got to compare Jimmy G to Purdy now. LOL. Purdy's way better than Jimmy G. But no, Mike, to answer your question and not be a jerk, Shanahan had a pretty decent offensive game plan, but Spags' adjustments were just as slick as they were all season long, and that's what it boiled down to. They couldn't do crap in the second half, just like every other team that's played the Chiefs this season.
Dude, Felix Anudike with that big stop early in the game. Like, that was out of nowhere.
Dude, who called that? There was an article we read earlier in the week where somebody's like, Felix is going to have a huge play in the game. And I was like, I don't even know if he'll play. It's like, so I wasn't expecting it. But as soon as that happened, I was like, how did they know? Like, what?
No, it was because everybody said if he has to play, I think he'll perform. But I want to say, by the way, Chris Jones, again, if you look at the stat line, he didn't end up with a sack, but he saved a touchdown when he hit Brock Purdy, and he got to Brock Purdy there in the 4th and held him to overtime.
Chris Jones was a beast. George Karlaftis, beast. I mean, Leo Chanel, let's not downplay what that kid did today. What a freaking game by Leo. I mean, he shined more than Nick Bolton, Andrew.
I'm going to say this one. There was another guy, and his name's Mike Pinnell. And that dude.
Yeah, baby. Big Pinnell energy in the house.
Big P energy, baby.
Little PP on the PP. Got Javier Sanchez with the 10 bomb. Says bang, bang, cry gang.
Let's go.
Dude, appreciate the 10.
Hey, you could tell Shanahan. Did you see what he wanted to do in the pass game, though? The reason our defense looked a little shaky is he was smart. He actually attacked and put Mike Edwards in a lot of one-on-one situations, and Edwards was getting blasted a little bit on the coverage.
But really, I mean, I think a lot of those plays, they were they kind of bunched the formations, and then it kind of almost like a pick play, but wasn't. I'm not trying to say they were playing, doing anything illegal, but just the way they're peeling off of that, it was kind of unstoppable if Brock Purdy hit them in time, and that's the play that you saw over and over again.
Yeah. I get it, but I'm just saying, but to put Mike Edwards, who probably out of all of our corners may be the one guy that's susceptible to that, they actually found the matchup, man, and they did a good job with it. Dude, I just don't think I'm so glad the Chiefs won and everything, but man, I'll say, like, I respect the 49ers the way they played, though, for real, man. That was a good game all around. Like, they played it. If they would have won, they would have deserved it too.
It's not how I saw it going. I mean, you guys know I said it was going to be 37-24 Chiefs. I thought the Chiefs offense was going to hum a little better than they were.
Me too.
What surprised me the most was the defense of the 49ers, because after the last couple of games, I thought they were susceptible to the run, and they shut down Pacheco. That poor cat couldn't get nothing in the run game going until later. If you noticed, when they quit doing the delayed handoffs and ran in the I formation, Pacheco was beating them to death. And then they get down in the red zone. Instead of running it twice with Pacheco, they pass, have to kick a field goal. That was stupid as well. But the 5 bomb from Chris right here, 85 Vengeance Tour, was toothless. Appreciate the 5, Chris. We got Damo in the house with the 5 bomb. Says, yes, sir, Chiefs Kingdom partying all night, champs. Let's go. Greg Bridges. Greg Bridges with the 5. Talking 3-peat already.
Hey, Steve.
Let's go, baby.
Kelce said it. He said, what's better than 2? 3 in a row. What's better?
He
Hey,
said, see
shout
y'all
out,
next year.
shout out Trent McDuffie tonight.
What a
McDuffie with some
beast.
A's, baby.
And then they
Look,
tried to screw him on that last drive, and I didn't
the
like that.
warden's locked down.
What a
The
beast.
warden, look, don't throw to the warden.
Hey, you know what my favorite part of the night was? And everybody can get mad
What?
about it if they want. But when L'Jarius Sneed smacked dude in the face, Brandon Ayuk, he just said, you know what, screw you. Just a little slap to the face.
Hey, look, Ayuk was holding his jersey. He wasn't letting go.
Right.
He was trying to be a little bully. And Sneed said, you can't bully the bully. And
Take
look,
15 yards. I'm smacking the face anyway.
I'll smack him again. I would have smacked him repeatedly if it needed to be done. But you can't take any crap, especially in the Super Bowl. Shout out Sneed.
100%. 10 bomb from Covey Ulmer says, appreciate all the hard work y'all have put in. Can't wait to watch y'all grow. Thank you for never changing your personality. Sometimes Cole's videos get boring and y'all always bring the energy. Hey, Cole does his thing, man. He's the hardest working guy in the game. But yeah, we're a little bit different. It's fun because me and Mike can play off each other. So props to Cole for doing everything by himself most of the time. But appreciate the 10, my man. And also,
we try to get Cole to come over and have some fun with us. But he don't have no time. He don't have no time for us, I guess. Cole
fits right in with us too. It's always very seamless and it's fun. So we'll try to get him over here. But Amy Casey says the ACU crew Grim Reaper shirt on today. My good luck charm. Hey, she stuck with the Grim Reaper. You stuck with the Mahomes Texas Tech jersey. I stuck with the unwashed turtleneck and Travis Kelce jersey and the hat. And guess what, baby?
So look, are we going to taint this? By the way, are we going to taint this by putting it through the regular season, or are these just now our playoff attires?
I don't even care, bro. At this point,
I think at this point these got to be retired to the playoffs, guys. Like you got to save the magic. Save the magic for the playoffs.
Did we not watch it for a whole year? Did we just put it in the closet the way it is and stank it up next season?
Stank it up and pull it out. Pull it out next January.
Don't think I won't.
Don't pull it out till 2025. Let's go.
High bomb from Cameron Albertson. He says if we could work on the O-line and receiver core this offseason, 3 years in a row, it's possible. O-line, I don't know what they were saying about tonight, but go Chiefs. So the O-line, they did get handled pretty good, but man, that was a very, very good defensive line. We talked about that pregame. I mean, when you're looking at Chase Young, Bosa, Armstead, Hargrave, that is a Pro Bowl of a D-line. So, I mean, I think that Jawan Taylor did a pretty decent job. Now, Donovan Smith, he got worked quite a bit, but Donovan Smith's the older guy, and he's not that great. He's not going to, I just would not put him up against Chase Young or Nick Bosa and feel comfortable. So I was kind of worried about that matchup. But overall, they did what they had to do. They did enough. So, I mean, props to them for persevering because they were getting handled quite a bit. Like, we were losing in the trenches a lot of the game.
Yeah, look, the 49ers were winning for 3 quarters. They handled us on the offensive line and the defensive line. They were running at will in the first half, and they were shutting us down. The first, 6 plays from Andy Reid's script in his first 15 looked like total garbage.
Well, the Chiefs did what the Chiefs do, though, man. And Andy Reid, what Chiefs have done since Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes.
Right.
Mike, they persevered, right? Like, things weren't going their way. They were kind of on the bad end of it. Like, they were getting bullied a little bit up front, and they still found a way to keep it close and then win the game. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what happened throughout the game if you find a way to win it and win it.
Right. I posted on X that with a defense led by a guy like Fred Warner, you're not going to be able to run those bubble screens out there. Like, you've got to screen up the middle a little bit, and you see Andy switch to it. It's football 101.
This was my favorite thing ever. The 20 bomb from David Goliath. I loved it so much that John Elway had to hand deliver the Lombardi to the Kansas City Chiefs in the Raiders' house. That was a double suck it. Everybody could suck it. That was an all-time Chiefs moment right there, baby. I was so happy watching that happen. I know Pops was too. I saw a smile on his face. He loved it.
I said it. I tweeted it instantly. I tweeted it. I said nothing more special than to win a Super Bowl in the Raiders' house and having John Elway deliver it to you.
I almost cried at that moment. It was so poetic. Like,
the happiest moment of the Super Bowl right there. Just cried.
We got a 5 bomb from Mike Yoways. He says, man, I'm all horned up right now. All the haters can suck it. I'm so damn happy to celebrate with ACU crew. I'm not constipated anymore. I had to stop. Make sure I was reading it right. I'm glad you finally took a dump, Mike. But I appreciate you
Man,
hanging with us, too.
hey,
Thanks for the 5-bomb.
Thanks
We're
for
horned up
dropping
too, baby.
deuces, baby. He's dropping 5 bombs. He's dropping deuces, everybody. Let's go.
Steve-O in the house. Steve-O with the 2. He says, epic.
Oh,
I not your brother. Back-to-back ACU attack. Appreciate you, Steve-O. Man, we appreciate all you guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging with us all season. And pretty much ever since we started, we've had an awesome time with you guys, ACU crew. So much fun. Glad we can all celebrate a freaking Super Bowl victory tonight. Jared Williams with the 5-bomb says, shout out to Andy Reid's training camp at Builds Champs. Dude, Andy Reid is so like, it's funny because all season long, like here we are like analyzing and like, how can the Chiefs get better? Why do they keep doing the same things over and over again terribly? Andy Reid's never shook throughout a season. He's so just like, yeah, you know, it is what it is. We're going to do this. We're going to work on this. He's so chill, dude. It's just insane. It's like, what a legend. Like, he's the greatest coach in football by far now, especially now Belichick's out of the picture. It's not even an argument. And then Patrick Mahomes, the greatest. Travis Kelce's the greatest. If anyone thinks George Kittle is better than Travis Kelce at this point, you're out of your mind.
Look, this win tonight guaranteed that Travis Kelce will be back next year and Andy Reid will be back next year. You're not walking out back-to-back with a chance to three-peat. You're not doing it.
No freaking way.
So if anybody talks about Andy Reid, Big Red stepping away, or Travis Kelce going anywhere, you're out of your mind this year. Like, they're not doing it. And look, I think tonight, Steve, actually probably makes Brett Veach really want to try to keep the nucleus of the team together. And I think right now he does more to get Chris Jones and Snead back on this roster. If you'd have lost, you maybe could have said, okay, rebuild. We got to rebuild. Like, we can't keep getting here and coming short. But after tonight, he said, hey, we got enough. These are the 5 or 6. We can win with anybody.
Do you win that game tonight without Chris Jones? You don't.
No.
You absolutely do not. Real Cato says Joe Montana had to see his team lose twice, but he also got to see his team win.
Yeah, he did.
In a weird sort of way. So, I mean,
thought that was weird when he come out. I mean, of course, he's going to probably go into the Hall of Fame as a Niner. He's probably already in it.
3 rings with him, right?
Yeah, but the point is, he did play for the Chiefs, so I thought it was funny that they brought out Montana to hype up the 49ers. I'm like, hello.
Yeah. Tony Jarrett says got to keep Jones and Snead. That was the last. First of all, Pop said this a couple weeks back. He was like, if I'm Brett Veach, I try to figure out how to keep Snead and Jones and Drew Tranquil. I would try to keep those 3 guys and then let the rest work itself out. If we lose some guys here and there, so be it. But you got to keep them 3 because his defense is special. Now that's the sentiment. And Adam Teicher even reported the other day, now that's what the Chiefs are focused on, is how can they keep Jones and Snead. And I think Drew Tranquil is going to stick around too. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to sign him back.
I think that Willie may be the casualty there. And I like Willie. Willie actually made a pretty good play tonight getting Brock Purdy when Brock Purdy tried to escape.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he may be the casualty, and I hate it because I really like Willie Gay. But look, with Brett Veach has got his work cut out for him, and guess what? His job's going to start after they celebrate on Wednesday. Thursday, he's right back at it. I'll guarantee it.
Absolutely, man. Hey, we got 146 likes. Let's get that way over 200. We just won the freaking Super Bowl, people. Hit that like button. Let's go. Sub to the channel if you haven't subbed already. If you love the Chiefs and you're just stopping by because you're horned up that the Chiefs just won the freaking Super Bowl, well, you came to the right spot.
A lot of noobs in here, too. A lot of noobs in here I haven't seen before. I appreciate it. And if somebody wants to throw out some daggone subs and get a sub train going for the members only, some membership train working, let's go, baby. What better time to do it after you're back-to-back freaking champions, baby? Is there a better time?
No.
We're not waiting for the three-peat. We're not waiting for a three-peat here. Let's go.
Our RTJ man says subbed. So, yeah, baby.
Let's go,
welcome.
RT.
Welcome. All you guys got subbed. Jessica Mink says she subbed yesterday. Hell yeah.
Let's go, Jessica. Sub, baby. Jessica subbed. Appreciate you, Jessica. She subbed yesterday. Heck yeah. Let's go, baby.
Heck yeah.
Dude,
I'm just trying to take it all in a little bit.
You know what I didn't do? I see a Bucks text. He said that he can't wait until the franchise episode comes out, right? You know what? I didn't watch a single franchise episode all season because I wanted it to win the Super Bowl, and this actually works. I wanted to do it and then have a chance to go back and watch them all, binge watch it as a long episode and just relive it. You have to just relive it, and now I get to do it, and I don't have to suffer the.
You know what's funny is I've watched them, and I'm still going to do it, and I can't wait. I can't wait
I
to
love it.
rewatch this game because now you can sit back and relax and watch the game and not feel like you're dying from a nervous breakdown. So I can't wait to kick my feet up and watch this game and just see how things played out. Brenda with the gifted membership. We appreciate you, Brenda. You've been freaking awesome and supportive of the channel. So thank you so much. But yeah, man, I can't wait to go back and watch some of this stuff.
Steve, TMZ with a TGZ with a 5, baby.
GZ with a 5 says every time I wore my colors, Chiefs lost. But the curse was broken tonight. McCole and MVS, although flawed, are winners.
Go.
Dude. It's so funny because that's been like one of the focal points of the channel, Mike, is like MVS stinks. He's got to go. Why did you sign Hardman back? Both of them came up big in the Super Bowl. MVS big in the playoffs. I still don't think he comes back next year. I still think there's just no way, but we'll talk more about that later on. Tonight's a celebration. But just crazy how things work out now, isn't it?
Dude, it's insane. It really is. Brenda with a gifted sub. Appreciate you, Brenda.
I already hit that, baby. I already hit it.
It's okay. It's okay. I wanted to thank her. But dude, Steve, take off this comment. Let's go. Okay, there we go. Do me a favor, throw up our FOCO stuff. Our boys at FOCO that we partnered with released a Super Bowl Chiefs back-to-back championship. They've got so much merch going up. So go get some collector stuff over there. They've got tons of stuff. Use our promo code. Look, I'll have to throw it up in the description as soon as this is over with. It'll take you to it. If you use our old one, it won't take you to the Super Bowl stuff. So, but you can still click it and then get to it. But yeah, it's awesome, dude. They've got tumblers. They're gonna have bobbleheads. Do you have the other picture of all the bobbleheads?
Freaking gnomes. Look at these bobbleheads. These are beautiful.
They're holding 2 Super Bowl rings, and you can get everybody. This is not the extent of it. You can get Rashee Rice. You can get L'Jarius Sneed. You can get Trent McDuffie.
Well, you know what's funny? Why are they not holding 3? Get the third one in there.
It's for these guys. It's for these guys.
Let's go.
Hey, but I'll tell you, back to back, they'll be holding 3 next year, Steve.
Mike,
they'll be holding 3
they've literally won 3. Why are you arguing with me?
This isn't a team. Like maybe the guy could be holding 3, the little wolf, okay, KC Wolf. But Chris Jones and Mahomes and Kelsey, okay, back to back. That's what it's for.
They've won 3, baby.
But it's for the back to back. I get it.
Let's go. But no, these are awesome though. I want these. I do want these. They're beautiful. You all go to the description later. Click on the link to FOCO because they got some great stuff over there. Those guys are awesome. So make sure you get that. Check out this stuff as well. I'll throw it back up. You got an ornament, a gnome. You got everything out there. Go get it. Go get you some.
Oh. I'm gonna go get the link, throw it up right now in the chat if I can get it really quick. So just bear with me. But yeah, man, this is dude, what a game though. Can we just talk about how crazy this game was?
All right, it's time to tone it down a bit. Not really. 2 bomb for Steve-O. 10,000%, the greatest ACU forever clan. Appreciate you, Steve-O.
Dude,
man, I'm trying to soak it in, dude. It's like it's just been a crazy
looking back on it, like I said, it was a microcosm of all the things the Chiefs struggled with. But also, I give Brock Purdy total credit, and I think Kyle Shanahan deserves credit. They come out, they found what weakness they could find within the Spags defense, and they did it in a way in which they knew that we had to stop Christian McCaffrey, right, on the ground. But they still found a way early to get McCaffrey going. They found a way to get him in the passing game. I think they all played a pretty good game. I think, dude, the way they took out George Kittle done nothing tonight. He done absolutely nothing. So, I mean, the Chiefs countered it back and forth, but, dude, it was a good game across the board. And honestly, if the 49ers would have won, dude, they played a good game. They would have deserved it. And, yeah, it was just a great game, dude.
Bear Son with a 5 says, think about it. Rest of active QBs need 4 Super Bowls to pass Mahomes. It's over. No one is passing Mahomes. Mahomes is going after Brady, babe. Like that's the thing about it. He's going after Brady, baby. He's gonna. I mean, he's got a long way to go. Mahomes is 28 years old, 3 rings. What company is he in now? Who has 3+ rings in history? It's not a big list. I mean, Mahomes has put himself into legend stratosphere with this one. That last drive, making sure that we scored and won, that's what legends are made of. I even said before that drive, like, you're down 3. This is it. It's all on you. Like, this is where legends are made of. They're made, Patrick Mahomes. Go freaking And he did, dude. And I didn't have any doubt that he was gonna. I just knew he would.
Yeah, dude. Mahomes had his struggles, but I'll tell you what happened tonight was I think the 49ers found a way to mess with his internal clock a little bit. They were sending, pressure at the right times.
Right.
They were pressuring our tackles sometimes with Chase Young was, kind of getting through Donovan Smith, like we said, which is not an easy matchup by far. But I'll say that Mahomes, he found a way to dig deep when it mattered. I wish they could have just got it together early because I believe if they'd have got it together early the way our defense was playing, this really could have been a blowout. This could have been a 30-10, 30-17 game. But look, they didn't get it together, but they struggled all season. Like I said, it's a microcosm of the entire season, and I'm just proud they overcome it, man. Like,
ooh, baby.
Wait, it was a sweet one, man. This solidifies everything.
This one feels good, man. It's been a crazy year. Like you said, the Chiefs had the up and down year, and they finished off strong, just like the channel. The channel got kicked down. YouTube said, "Nay, you will be demonetized. We're going to take thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars from your pockets." But you know what? We're going to make it to where it's harder for your channel to grow. We're going to do everything in our power. But you know what, Mike? We withstood it, and
Right.
here we are. Right now, everything's back to the norm. Everything's good, and the Chiefs are Super Bowl champions. My background on my Facebook profile said, I'm pretty sure it was like Chiefs world champions, and I don't even have to change it. It's been going for a while now, and I don't even have to move it. Like, I'm just going to leave it. It's beautiful. I wonder how long. It'll tell, like, how long can I leave that bad boy up there before I got to change it?
Dude,
Could be a while. Could be a while.
Yeah. It wasn't easy, and I know that every Chiefs fan tonight, there had to be a little bit of doubt creep in at some point because it really felt like we were about to go back to the old, like everything that we were doing all season. But dude,
It did.
just the fact that they dug in, though. I mean, big team win. This one is a special one to me. I mean, this is now 3 for Mahomes.
Hell yeah, baby.
And
Hell yeah.
I don't want to say it's becoming like expected at this point, but I feel like Chiefs fans are going to get really expecting this because, again, we're in a rebuild, dude. What's a rebuild at this point?
Baby.
It's insane.
What are you talking about, son? This is nuts. It's absolutely insane. Patrick Mahomes called his shot at the Super Bowl parade last year. He said, "We'll see you here next year, baby." Called his shot.
Dude, who did it? Was it Babe Ruth called the shots? Or Mickey Mantle? It was Mantle.
No, it's Babe Ruth. You got it right the first time.
Okay, sweet.
Kelly in the house with the 20 bomb says, "Love you guys. Thank you for all the content or all the continuing amazing content. F yes, Chiefs. Let's freaking go, Kelly. Appreciate the 20. Appreciate all you guys being so supportive of us through this year. Like I said, it's been a little bit of a struggle, but you just got to keep on going. Got to keep on going,
Really?
man. Things will come out the way they should, right?
Yeah, appreciate the donation. Appreciate it. Like, yeah, this has been a long season. And look, we're going to party tonight. We're going to celebrate. Okay.
Ooh, I feel it down in my plums, son.
Right. And look, there's going to be a celebration at Union Station this week on Wednesday.
Let's go.
I'm probably not going to get to go. And that pisses me off, actually. Steve, I was okay with watching the Super Bowl by myself. I was like, look, I don't think I'm the reason that the Chiefs could win or lose the Super Bowl. Like, except for this jersey. As long as I had this jersey, I was fine, right? I missed watching it with you and Pops, though. But I'll tell you, missing the Union Station parade stings a little, man. That one stings.
Get your ass there, son.
But look, here's the thing. You know what we do now? We take a few days to relax, and then we're hitting draft, and we're going for 20. We're going 3 picks.
Yeah.
We're hitting hard, and we're 3 picks.
Yeah.
That's what's up, dude.
It feels so good. It feels so good.
Can we get a suck it? Hey, look at this, right on cue.
What?
Right on cue. I said, can we get a suck it for the haters? And right on cue, our boy.
I thought you were reading that. You weren't reading that?
No, I wasn't reading it. I can't read these.
That's freaking great, brother. I guess so. We can get one of them.
Suck it, suck it. We got 2 words for you. Suck it.
Hey, and just for good measure.
Suck it, suck it.
Suck it. Yeah. Let's go, baby.
Hey, look, the media. Look, I myself I can suck it too sometimes because let me tell you. Look, I was hard on the Chiefs this year, but like you said, we knew what they could do, and we knew they were capable of this. Like we really did. And I think if they did not take a good, long, hard look in the mirror when the playoffs started, they may have had some trouble. But I'll tell you, I'm glad I was wrong at times, right? But we're fans, dude. We wear it on our sleeves, man. And I tell you, it's not always pretty, but it's going to be really hard to ever doubt Patrick Mahomes.
It's not always pretty.
Yeah, it's not. But like, what's this mean though? Does this mean next year if the Chiefs come out and lose 7 or 8 games, you're just supposed to be like, it's okay, we're going to win the Super Bowl?
Hell no. You keep it going. Like
right, we got to look. Demand excellence.
You're never content. You're never content.
Demand excellence, baby. Let's go.
It's a winning mentality from here on out. We have the best quarterback to ever freaking play in the game. Like all there is to it, man. It's Super Bowl or bust from here on out. And that's the excellence we will demand, okay?
Right. Kelly says she's been in Houston with my mom at MD Anderson Cancer Hospital this whole week. So many haters here. I kept the faith. Hey, prayers for your mom.
Yes, sir.
I hope everything's good. And look, so sweet. The Chiefs, so sweet. The haters are going to hate. Dude, do you know the whole entire America is turning to salt right now? The fact that they had to watch Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce make out after the game. Dude,
love it.
Look, I don't know. I'm going to say it again. As long as they showed Blake Lively a few times, I was happy with it.
Look, man, this
Going back
game
to the
was just – let's just take it back to the basic here. This game was freaking nuts, bro. Like, if you have to think, if this wasn't even a Super Bowl, this game was insane. Like, just like the way it played out. Overtime in the freaking Super Bowl. Like, and then the dramatics and like –
dude, the NFL got exactly what they wanted.
Son, did they?
Hey, I was talking to my boy tonight. I got a dude, a friend I watch UK games with. His name's Dustin. He's an Eagles fan.
Oh, Dusty.
So he took a hard L to us last year in the Super Bowl. But look, this kid, he wrote me almost every week, and he cheered for the Chiefs, and he was ecstatic that the Chiefs are now a dynasty. He's ecstatic they won. He wasn't a butthurt Eagles fan. And he's one of the only people, and I have to give him credit, that's not a Chiefs fan, but he didn't turn on the whole Taylor Swift, blah, 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 hate the Chiefs. But collectively, America is turning to salt right now. And I love it.
It's funny
shout
you
out
talk
Dusty,
about
by
that.
the way.
You shout out Dusty. I'm going to shout out my buddy Garrett. If you all were here last night, you saw Garrett in the chat. Hungdritz187. That's one of our best friends from way back, right? And he found our channel and was just having some fun last night. Well, I talked to him after our live stream, and he's a Patriots fan. Garrett's always been a Patriots fan. He was a big Tom Brady fan. And you know what he told me last night, Mike? I just want to see the Chiefs win because I like to see dynasties. I like to see excellence and greatness. Like, I don't cheer against them.
Why do we have to cheer against success? I don't get it, man.
Right. And you know what's crazy is he's a freaking Patriots fan, and he said that. Most Patriots fans don't want you anywhere near what they accomplished, right?
Right.
But no. So props to Garrett. Shout out Garrett.
And he doesn't care. He does not care. I mean, why would he? If we say that Mahomes is the GOAT, he may start to be on the bandwagon with it. Why not?
I don't know if I shouted this out yet. The 10 bomb from Enrique. If I didn't hit you, man, appreciate you, Enrique. You the man. This guy has supported our channel consistently all year long, probably longer than that. Enrique's been around for a while. I can't say enough what your support's meant to us, Enrique. You're awesome, bro. Oh, also, I just wanted to say, my buddy Nate, Nate Pinnell, Mike, you know him. He's a Cowboys fan, and he told me last night on the phone that if the Chiefs win, he's denouncing the Cowboys and becoming a Chiefs fan. He's getting on the bandwagon. And I said, there's room, baby. There's room. Come on. Let's go.
Niner Gang 194. He says, good games to y'all. Y'all deserve that win. Congrats on your 4th Super Bowl. Appreciate you, man. I tell you, if you watch, I know you probably haven't been watching, but dude, we've talked nothing but props to Shanahan, Purdy. Dude, Purdy played a heck of a game. Christian McCaffrey. Dude, hated seeing that Greenlaw injury. Dude, when that was sickening to watch.
That was.
And look, I knew as soon as he happened. As soon as they showed it, I said, "Dude, that is a daggone Achilles."
Pops called.
And dude, but yeah, shout out to the 49ers, man. You guys, if you guys would have won, y'all deserved it because y'all were kicking our ass for 3 quarters, like straight up. But
it took a lot of perseverance and ice cold blood in the veins of Patrick Mahomes and Butker to win that one, man.
But yeah, shout out to you, bro, because we have beat the Dolphins' ass, the Ravens' ass, the Bills' ass, and guess what? Not a single fan come over and congratulated us that I can remember.
No. 49ers fans have actually been way more respectful and like than any other fan base. I will say that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and they had a great team all season. Like Mike, I said before the playoffs started, I was like, if the Chiefs have to go through the Dolphins, the Bills, the Ravens, and beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl, like what a freaking gauntlet. Like that seemed like a big, tall task to complete. And guess what? Patrick Mahomes grabbed it by the balls, son.
That's what I'm saying. And he didn't do it with anywhere near the best offense he's had. How much of a feat is this? It's insane, bro.
I'm not taking nothing away from Patrick Mahomes because he's a freaking legend. Like, I mean, he's GOAT status. But damn, dude, our defense, I can't say enough about Spags and his defense. These kids were out there just whooping ass all year long. They when they had struggles, they adjusted. They played smart. Just so damn good, dude. Like, I got to shout out that defense any chance I get.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, throw up did I click that? I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, okay. Reed got a cold bucket of Gatorade. Yeah, I got Gatorated.
This was the one I was trying to get to. I thought this was kind of cool.
We got
Jim Nance says, with the TD pass, Mahomes ends up with 333 yards. Why is that significant? The stadium address is 3333 Al Davis Way, and they win by 3 points. And Mahomes' 3rd Super Bowl, by the way. How about that?
Insane. That's almost like the 13 conspiracy with the Taylor Swift stuff. But, you know, I don't – just insane how this played out, right? Absolutely crazy. Who in the right mind had to score at 25-22 or whatever it ended up being?
Dude, you do know, though, I ended up going to 30. I thought the Chiefs should have got to 30. And let's be honest, they probably should have got to 30. If they – look, if for example, if Pops don't fumble inside the 10, they may have scored those extra points there, and they'd have been at 29.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. They would have been right there. But, yeah, 25-22, this was expected, man. Right around that 22-19.
They were not good in the red zone tonight.
No.
They were not.
I thought at one point it was going to be the first team to score a touchdown was going to win. Like, it felt like crazy.
It's totally crazy. I got boy Matthew in the house. What's up, Matthew? Let's freaking go, baby. Super Bowl champions. With a 10 bomb, he said, all the ups and downs this season, and we had total team victory. This one is the sweetest, never a doubt. Mike, I said it before the Super Bowl started. If they figure out a way to win this one's going to be a little bit sweeter because of what they've had to get through this season.
Yeah.
And damn, was it not sweet? The sweet nectars of this one was just unreal, dude. Like and the way the game went, just a hard fight. Like you said, a microcosm of the entire season. And what did they do? They still found a way to freaking win, dude.
Dude, while you were talking there, honestly, it actually just set in that we just back-to-back chant. Like the adrenaline come off and like it was, dude, it's so sweet. I've got to make a doctor's appointment tomorrow to check myself for the diabetes.
You got something, man. I don't know, dude. It was a wild day. I need to take my blood pressure medication.
Yo,
dude, grief, son.
Dude, I was chomping any blood pressure. I knocked on the door next to me. I said, bro, you got any extra blood pressure medicine? Let's get it going. Dude, hey. I'm telling you, this makes my vacation, though, in a way. I know I was a dipshit for having to
yes.
Can I say that on there? But
if you can't, I will. Mike, you were a dipshit for booking that.
Look, yeah. I mean, in hindsight, for real. But, I mean, I had to do it. You got to be a good friend to people, too, you know. There's a lot of things in life that's more important than football, but not many.
Right.
And I'll say, but the fact that the Chiefs won makes this feel better. You know, like if we'd have lost and I'd have went on vacation, I'd have always blamed myself.
Yeah, it was going to be your fault.
But now, like, this makes the vacation even sweeter. I'm going to enjoy the beach much more tomorrow, Steve.
Hey,
I'll
Gary
enjoy the
Holland,
beach for you.
yeah, okay, do that. Gary Holland says they say Chiefs gear is already sold out. Well, guess what, Gary Holland? We can design some Super Bowl champion shirts, and we'll do so and put it on our store. That way, if they
We're going to
continue to be
design,
sold
Steve,
out,
we're going to make a shirt that tells everybody to suck it. Villains and happy about it. Villains and proud, baby. Villains times 2. Villain times 3. Suck it shirts. You name it,
hey,
we'll come up with it.
speaking of merchandise,
No,
merch.allchiefedup.com.
hey, here's what we
Look,
won't do.
wait,
Block
here's
30.
you
No,
stop.
he's earned the respect.
No one cares about Block 30.
But we're
Okay.
not doing the block 30.
No, but I'm just saying, you have the rest of the night to use the code SB58 and get 15% off at our store, merch.allchiefedup.com. So if you would like to get yourself some beautiful All Chiefed Up merchandise, do it before that code's gone. He'll save you 15%. Got some good stuff over there, but we'll work on some. We're definitely going to have some new. We're going to have another merch drop now.
Look,
I mean,
before we go, okay.
where are you going?
Here's what I want to say, though. I was just going to say, before we go, though, I at least want to have a few football questions that may pertain to next season.
Nope.
The first one, do you think MVS has done enough to be here now this year, like next year?
No, not for $15 million. If they want to try to restructure something where he's cheap and keep him, possibly. But other than that, no.
Okay. Mecole Hardman, do they sign him back next year?
No, not unless it's dirt cheap. And they have to. He's always the last resort. But he did come up huge. He came up huge. I ain't dogging him. Mecole, shout out Mecole. We gave you a hard time. Shout out MVS. We gave you a hard time. But respect, you guys did what you had to do when it counted. So shout out to you guys. I just don't. No, I don't. I think this is where you're like, whoo, boy, we snuck that one out. Let's not do that dumb shit again. Let's go ahead and make it to where we can, not struggle on offense all season long with the best defense in football. How about that?
Hey, this is like playing chess, and on the third move, you sacrifice your queen, and then you accidentally win the game. You're like, I'm not going to do that again.
Exactly.
Let's not do that. Hey, man, but, dude, just a good game today, though. Like, it sucked. It was frustrating, and it had the blood pressure up. But at the end of it, man, does this now go into the best Super Bowl game that the Chiefs have played? Not the most fun.
One of the best Super Bowls ever played.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Last year was arguably one of those 38-35. Like, it was a close game.
Right.
Come down to last. And then this year trumped it. They said, screw it. We're going to go to overtime. We're going to take the dramatics up a notch.
Okay. So you think this could be the best Super Bowl ever played?
It's definitely in the conversation.
Okay.
Are you doubting it?
I'm not arguing it.
No,
From a Chiefs standpoint, now that I know we won, I would like to rewatch it.
Right,
Dude,
that's what I was saying earlier.
Did it not have? And look, this happened probably, I want to say right around mid-second quarter. I said, this kind of has vibes of the Tampa Bay Super Bowl.
Oh, Pop said it. He said, man, I'm getting Tampa Bay vibes. And I said, no, you will not.
I didn't have the vibes that we would lose it. I still kept faith the entire game.
He was getting some of them vibes, man. And I get it.
But I had the vibes of the game, the way it was starting to like Mahomes was starting to run for himself and the offensive line was screwing up. And it just felt like nothing the 49ers did besides that McCaffrey fumble. Nothing else went wrong.
Right.
Super late in the game.
The punt, that's what really turned the tide.
Yeah, that was the big one. And look, I even thought dude, they even downed us inside the 2 at one point. Like just everything was going their way,
bro. But no, that kind of turned the tides on that punt when it hit his foot and we recovered. Not just that, but the fact that we were able to strike and capitalize right after that. Because we'd squandered several other opportunities in the game. That was huge that they didn't there. Like you had to cash in on that. So props to MVS on that one there. He was so wide open. If he would have dropped the ball, I would have walked to Las Vegas and kicked him square in the nuts. So,
yeah, that was wild, dude. I was like, why is MVS not going down? Like he had gained what, 6 yards, 7 yards on that play, and then he regathered himself, and I was like, oh my God, what's he doing?
Hey guys, we're at 208 likes. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Let's push it up to 250, baby. Chiefs are Super Bowl champions, back to back, 250. Let's get it. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Got a 2-bomb from Bucks Tech. Says anybody but the Chiefs. Suck it. Yeah, suck it, Jamar Chase. You ugly weirdo. That's what you get.
What a clown, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I think at this point, all Chiefed Up has to pull the most epic troll ever. We got to get that billboard. Like at this point, it's got to happen, right? After a Super Bowl win,
Anybody but the Chiefs. What an idiot.
We've got to troll this guy. Like I don't know when we're going to start it, but we got to troll him. I think we should get it up by at least next camp.
Let's not talk about getting it up, baby. We're all horned up already. Chris,
Hey,
right,
we
number
got it
20, freaking gifted because he's a freaking legend. Guys, if you don't have your
Legendary.
gifting turned on, you better get up there and click that. Turn on your gifting. Become a member of All Cheat Tough. Chris, right, you're a freaking legend, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for helping us grow the channel. You're freaking awesome, man. Man, I hope you're having a good time and enjoying this one, Chris, right? It's so sweet.
Oh, you know he is.
Let's
Chris
go.
is partying tonight. Steve,
Man, make sure to thank him in the chat if you get one of those. And also, I want to see the chat flooded with catch-ups for Chris Wright. So if you're a member and you have those emojis, you better flood this chat with some catch-ups for Chris Wright. And I got a 5-bomb from TGZ. Defenses dominated at first, but offenses overcame. Definitely an argument contender for one of the best Super Bowls of all time. Absolutely. I think it's in the conversation. It has to be. It was too good. It's too good. Appreciate the 5, TGZ.
dude, every time the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl, it's good. Look, the first time we played the 49ers, I mean, what an epic comeback. Was.
Insane.
Do we have time for was? And then they come back, and then, of course, Brady, kind of the officials and everything just kind of did that game in. But after that one, dude, the Eagles game with the Kadarius Toney, the late punt return, and the 38 points. I don't know. Just the Chiefs are showtime, man. Mahomes is showtime. The Chiefs are showtime. It's incredible.
Patrick Mahomes, I've said it at least 200 times tonight, is a freaking legend, brother. Like, it's insane. Like, this dude is on another level. He is him. It's all there is to it. He's a GOAT.
Well, look, he was the only QB to start in 4 Super Bowls before he was 30. And now, is he the only – he's got to be the only QB to win 3 Super Bowls before he's 30, right? Is he the only one to win 3 before 30?
Probably, well, yeah, if he's the only one to be there, I'd say
well, he was there to start 4, but he's won 3.
Oh, I'm sure.
So
I don't
maybe
know.
I don't know. We'll have to look that stat up, though.
I think Brady had 3 rings in his first 6 seasons. I don't remember. I'd have to look that up. But yeah, very interesting it'll be cool to go back and look at all this now and see where Patrick Mahomes falls statistically with all that. I mean, what a freaking legend. He's already GOAT status. I would say that he's top 2 of all time right now. No arguments. If you want to put Brady ahead of him, go right ahead. But if you try to put anyone else ahead of him, even Joe Montana, you're wrong.
Look, Brady played for literally like 76 years. Okay. Mahomes has played for now, 7 seasons, and he started 6. So is he on the way to becoming the GOAT? Absolutely. Steve, and this is what I wanted to say. After tonight's win, realistically, does Mahomes have a chance to surpass Brady in Super Bowl rings? Because everybody said that was a laughable statement.
100%.
Last year, they said it was a laughable statement at the beginning of this year. And
everybody
he does have 3.
it now.
But now he can.
All year.
Yeah, I think he could feasibly get to 7 probably rather easily if the defense stays intact and you just make the wide receiver core better.
Man, I don't think that Patrick Mahomes has to get to 7 to be the GOAT. I don't. I do not think that you have to have the most championships to be the GOAT.
Michael Jordan didn't get to Bill Russell's number.
Exactly. I don't think you have to get there, but could he? Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely a chance of that because I don't see this team stopping no time soon. Patrick Mahomes is an animal, bro. But TGZ says Butker set a record. Yes, he did. It's funny because Moody did, and then he turned around and took it from him. A quarter later, he said, nay,
bro.
Nay, that's mine.
Dude, the one Moody hit at 55, he had enough leg to hit that thing from 65.
Yeah, he was so jacked up, he could have kicked that thing out of Las Vegas.
Dude, you want to talk about horned up. This dude could have kicked that thing from the parking lot. And then straight Butker did kick it from the parking lot. Like, how about that one?
Kelly with a 20 bomb. Appreciate you, Kelly. You're
Oh,
awesome.
Kelly.
She says, enjoy this win. Your Chiefs repeated. Let's freaking go for the three-peat. We're going to do it. We're going to, hey, 3's better than 2.
Man, Steve, look, we talked about our jerseys, right? And our superstitions.
Yep.
But I don't think we can. I don't think we can call it superstition anymore because look, we've won 2 Super Bowls. I won 2 Super Bowls watching with you and Pops, and we wasn't wearing these. I'm not driving back to Jacksonville next year to watch the next one by myself.
No, that's just fun and games.
But look,
really,
at some point, superstitions aside, we just got to say, look, Mahomes is the GOAT. And if anybody could wear anything they want and watch anything they want. And look, you just got to trust Mahomes. It's insane. Don't get me wrong. If we come out and lose a few games next year, I'm still going to get on here and I'm going to dog everybody, especially if you suck.
Well, no,
okay?
if they're having a rough
No, I'm
time,
joking.
that's what we
Dude,
do, though.
Yeah, we're objective. Like we have to do it. We
if
can't
they're
be
struggling, we're going to talk
Right.
about it, right?
Yeah, we can't be the happy-go-lucky guy. Like that just doesn't get you better, man. It just don't. In life, it don't get you better.
I know.
Like, you got to assess it.
Ultimately, it doesn't matter what we have to say if they get better or not. That's all up to them. Nothing we say affects that. I'm granted now some of them will watch us sometimes and stuff like that, and that's awesome. Shout out to you guys that do watch us that are players. But to be honest, I would suggest that you guys as players don't watch this type of stuff. Just tune it all out and do what you got to do to get better. But that's the thing about it. We're not down in the team or down in the player. We will down the player every now and then. We'll call him MVS, but realistically, I don't hate the guy. It's nothing like that. It's just like we're talking about how the Chiefs can get to the next level. How can they keep getting better? What was wrong this week? How can they be better next week? Why do they keep doing the same things over and over again that don't work? Like that's just what we do as fans and as analysts, if you want to call us that. That's what we do. So deal with it. I mean, it's just what it is, and it's part of it, and it's all for love. It's all for love.
And again, look, like talking, saying MVS, like you get mad at MVS for like things because you're like, look, dude, this dude's getting paid more in a week than most people are going to earn in a lifetime, and we're just wanting you to catch a football, right? But at the end of the day, nobody hates MVS.
No,
nobody does, and he would be more than welcome to come on here and talk with us, and I'd be completely fine and nice to the dude. Like I'm never gonna not. No, because look, the dude's won 2 Super Bowls with the Chiefs when it's all said and done, and it's like you got to respect everybody.
Dude,
and
that's
guess
wild.
what? I think it's a foregone conclusion that Kansas City will probably be renamed Mahomes City.
There's got to be a statue already in the works, right?
There's got to be street names and everything, right? Like, are you going to name the airport after him at this point? Like KC International, just rename it to Mahomes International.
What is the county called? Is it Jackson?
Jackson.
You guys over there?
They named that after Jackson Mahomes. I mean, Patrick can't get something.
It's now Mahomes County. Deal with it.
Patrick County. How about that?
Deal with it. Just rename the whole city. Mahomes City, Missouri. Dude, epic. The whole thing's been epic. This whole season, just the way it played out. This one's a little bit sweeter, baby. This one's a little bit sweeter. You got to love it.
Dude, yeah, this is a good one, man. I think this one, we knew, me and you both, we were already convinced that Mahomes was the GOAT. We were already convinced that this should have been called a dynasty.
Trust your eyeballs, man. Everybody sees it.
But look, Jim Nantz on live TV tonight said this is a dynasty. He claimed it.
Yeah, it
so
is.
Everybody now must claim this is a dynasty. There's no talking. And this is why we said this one felt different. But I'm going to tell you right now, buckle up, because as we go for a three-peat, you're going to hear the same stuff next year about how it's now Brock Purdy's time, how it's Josh Allen's time.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. We're the villains, Steve.
Let's keep on chopping, baby. Keep on chopping. Let's go. Let's freaking go, baby. Mike, back-to-back Super Bowl freaking champs, baby.
Dude, I about went out and jumped in a pool that was about 40 degrees, boy. Let me tell you. Should I go jump in the pool right now? Should I record it?
As soon as you're done, you got to go jump in the pool.
I'm going to do it on live.
Do it. Dare you. Don't. Hey, take your AirPods out and your phone down, but you have to prop it up so we could see it. Man, so awesome. You guys get pumped in the chat, baby. Don't fall asleep on us now. The Chiefs are the Super Bowl champs.
Hey, if
Let's
that
freaking go.
if that wouldn't wake me up, I don't know what would, baby.
Get horned up out there. Crispy with the 2 says celebrating the Chiefs kingdom in Niner country. Hey, let them have it, baby. Let them have it. They played a good game, but hey,
Steve,
MVS
I
stabbed.
never asked you about this. We haven't talked about this. I didn't ask you. Did you see the part of the game where Kelsey chest bumped Big Red?
No one cares about it. They tried to make that a big deal and everything, and here's what happened. It's the normal fiery stuff that he did. He accidentally bumped him, by the way. He didn't expect Reed to fall. If you watch, he held his arm because he knew he accidentally ran into him. It was not what they tried to make it out to be.
Did Big Red trip?
He just didn't know what's coming. He kind of stumbled. And Kelsey had his arm the whole time. He wasn't going to let him fall. He was
right. I thought he actually tripped. Well, yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, we didn't talk about it. I thought it was kind of crazy. Like, I think he was irritated because they continuously pull Kelsey out to run the ball, and Noah Gray missed the block and caused the fumble. So Kelsey was like, quit taking me out. This is obvious. You know what I mean? Like, Kelsey's just fire. A lot of people, they used it as more ammo. I hate Kelsey.
Well, yeah. I mean, they instantly went to, he's trash. He should be benched. No one should do that to their coach. It's disrespectful.
Somebody even tweeted that if they would have done that, they'd have been kicked out of the league. I don't remember who it was.
A.J. Brown tried to make it a race thing. A.J. Brown's a loser. That's what A.J. Brown is.
Dude, like, what if he comes to KC this offseason?
We don't.
He's still a loser.
He won't. He's a loser. That's the only way he could be a winner is if he comes to KC. Otherwise, he's a loser.
From here on out, if you don't choose to come to Kansas City, if you don't choose to come here to even play for free because you're winning the Super Bowl, then I don't ever want to hear that I want to go chase a ring. You're chasing money.
Yeah.
At this point.
Absolutely.
If you don't come to KC, you're chasing money. That simple.
Like the thing with the whole Andy Reid and Travis Kelce thing, like, here's my thing. If you're a football fan and you know how intense of a game it is, especially in the biggest game of the year, and you think a little bit of emotion like that's crazy, you know what I have to say about it? Like, who gives a shit? Like, nobody. That's crazy. That was a non-factor to me. Like, all that was to me was there's some fire on the sidelines. They also went over there and had Chris Jones pull all the defense over there and told them to sack up. Patrick Mahomes pulled the offense over there and told them to wake the hell up. Like, that's the same difference to me. It's just a team being fired up on the sideline. There was nothing malicious there. It's not like Travis Kelce walked over there and smacked Big Red upside the head. Like, it's just everybody trying to make something out of nothing.
Dude, leave censor to go to Rumble. That's a funny name considering they actually censored us. But he says Trent Williams should have came here. He'd have had 2 rings, but now D-Hop would have had one this season. We've been saying this. These guys don't want rings. They want money. I don't care what they say. Look, even J.J. Watt, remember when he said, I'm going to go somewhere with a ring where I can get a ring, and he went to the Cardinals, bro.
Right.
Like, what? Come on.
Craig Gill says, all due respect to the 49ers and the whole organization, such a great team as well. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to talk my trash, man, but like they played a hell of a game and they had a great season. And that team, they do things the right way. They didn't buy that team and put it together like the Rams did a few years ago or the Bucks did. Like, they drafted most of that. The only ones that they signed to that team is probably Trent Williams and Christian McCaffrey. The rest of it's been homegrown there. So props to them. And like I said, their fans were pretty respectful. So
right. Hey, Bucks Tech said, did you notice Creed had low snaps
all season?
Creed's been doing this all year, my boy.
All year.
Go back and watch some games. He has been basically rolling the ball back there at times. I don't know what Creed, like, I don't know if he's not gripping the ball properly. I don't know if he's sweating too much. I don't know what the deal is, but
trying to get into his block. I think he's trying to get into his block a little too quick. I think he's getting ahead of himself. That's all.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about. Patrick Mahomes fields it like a champ back there, so it's all good.
Dude, Patrick Mahomes is a shortstop, baby. He got that.
Yeah, no big deal. Hey, JT's in the house. Don't run, baby. Says 49ers are cursed by Cap. LOL. Maybe.
Hey,
that could
JT had tweeted before the game saying that he was at work and he was going to kill himself trying to keep up with us and Cole and working and everything. And I said, look, save your energy, baby, because we're about to win this game. And then guess what, JT?
Props to Cole. props to Cole for being able to live stream games all the time, because there's no way, not me. That's not for me. That's not for us. Like, we're too invested into this football game. I want no one seeing what I'm doing. Like, I'm sick over here about to throw up. I ain't live streaming. Like, I'm like hardcore into this, and I'm probably getting demonetized if I'm live.
Right.
Like,
I can't do it, man. Look, I want to watch the game, so I can watch the game. You can watch me watch the game,
I don't
but
want
I'm
any
not.
distractions.
But right, I'm not going to talk to people throughout the game, except for to rage or to do something. But
Yeah, there's no way, dude.
I could
No
not do
way.
it. Like, I'm not trying to
Hey,
be Mitch. It's not happening. There's our boy
Garrett,
Garrett. What's up,
the
Garrett?
legend in the house. What's up, my brother?
Garrett, as a Patriots fan, Garrett, are you okay with us calling Mahomes the GOAT or the eventual GOAT, even if he doesn't pass Brady's 7 rings?
Or baby goat, however you want to go about it.
And the reason we ask this, though, is because Michael Jordan's called the GOAT, but he don't have as many rings as Bill Russell, right? So does Mahomes have to have more rings than Brady to be called the GOAT, or is it cool to call him the GOAT?
So if you can answer that for us, that'd be great. And I also want
As a Patriots fan, I want to know.
I also want to make sure that Nathan has denounced his Cowboys fandom and became a Chiefs part of the Chiefs kingdom. Is he riding with the right team now? Because we're going to take him with open arms. We're going to take him with open arms. Garrett says he definitely has the potential. So, hey, shout out a Patriots fan that can acknowledge some other greatness. So, like we were talking about earlier.
Greatness is fun to watch because guess what? There's going to be a time when Mahomes retires. There's going to be a time when Mahomes retires, and there's going to be a time when the Chiefs. The cycle continues, right? The Patriots are now struggling where they were a dynasty. It's going to come back around. That's why we say to enjoy this all the time. You never know when it's going to end. So look, when Mahomes retires and we go through 20 years of slump again, I'm not going to be angry if a new young gun comes out and wins 25 in a row for another team. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, wouldn't you want to watch somebody try to chase down Mahomes? I think that's fun. Is it going to be Caleb Williams? No. He's not Mahomes. Kill that narrative right off the rip, baby.
Yeah. Garrett, if you're anywhere near Nathan, I want confirmation that he's now part of Chiefs Kingdom. That's all I need to know. But man, what a freaking game, man. What a game. A lot of people with that argument, Mike, they say, well, Patrick Mahomes played Brady head-to-head, and Brady beat him in the Super Bowl, and he also beat him in the playoffs and AFC Championship game. So I have two things to say to that. First of all, you're talking about a guy with 20 years of experience under his belt against a guy that just entered the league. So it's not like you're catching them in their primes. And then B, D Ford. I mean, come on. We won that game, and by all means.
And the funny thing is Brady actually threw a pick.
Yeah, right.
Right there. So it's like you're taking Brady as beating Mahomes as some kind of great feat on a play in which you called an offsides that really technically wasn't that great of a call, and then it gets rid of a Brady pick. That's the funny thing. Yeah, I never thought about the point you made about you're not even catching him in his prime.
No, it was Mahomes in like his second.
If you would have caught Brady versus Mahomes in both of their primes, and this is why this is a weird argument. You know what I'm trying to say?
Argue. Like, it's not. Well, here's the thing. It's not an argument to me. Like I feel like you can't take away the greatness of Tom Brady. Like, what a freaking career. Like, there's a reason why they call him the GOAT. I mean, 23 years or something like that, 7 rings.
The dude's not even allowed to bet on that website. Did you see the commercial? He's won too much. They won't even let him bet.
But you can't take away the greatness from Brady. But also, at the same time, I think it's fair to say that Mahomes is going to change the game more than Tom Brady did. It's kind of like with Michael Jordan. Like, he changed the game of basketball. Like, Bill Russell didn't. But like, I feel like it's the same deal. Like, no one plays like Tom Brady anymore, but the whole league's trying to morph into Patrick Mahomes. Like, he's changing the entire game of football. So, I mean, it's just, I think it's fair to have him in the GOAT conversation already.
I agree. Jerome, you're right, Jerome. I could be the reason for the slow start because of the lucky jersey. I forgot, man. I was having pizza. I had to walk next door and get a pizza. I was hungry. I was watching the pregame, And then I look down in the second quarter and I say, "Where's my jersey, bro? Where's my jersey?" I put it on. We got the dub. What is Garrett sending you on your phone, man?
I got a text. He texted Nathan and he said, "You Chiefs Kingdom now? Steve and Mike want to know." And he replied with 2 simple words: "I'm in. I'm in, baby. Welcome aboard, Nate. About time you can get away from that Cowboys garbage and Chiefs Kingdom time, baby. Let's go. Let's go."
Yeah, come on, man. They've not been them boys for a long
Hey,
time.
don't you call him a bandwagon either, because that's who cares. Let's grow this bad boy.
Hey, everybody's welcome. We welcome the Swifties with open arms. I welcome anybody. I don't care.
Let's do it.
Somebody
The
told
more
me.
the merrier.
Somebody told me, "Hey, I seen a lady." They left a comment. I seen this lady in the parking lot. She had a Chiefs jersey on. And on the back, it said Kelsey's boyfriend or Taylor's boyfriend. And that's just a funny thing the Swifties are doing, right? Which is just showing support. And he's like, "So I hope the Chiefs lose because people that don't even like football like the Chiefs." And it's like, who cares?
Right.
Like, who cares? Like, let people live. Like, what happened to staying out of people's business, bro?
Hey, shout out Z Mikey. Says it's his birthday. Happy freaking birthday, baby. Let's go. What a way to celebrate.
Oh, Mikey. Steve, Garrett says that Nate says he'll get an arrowhead tattoo.
Let's do it. Let's all do it, baby. I'm down. Let's
Garrett, are you down? Garrett is not down to do it. Look, we'll get this right here. Wait, this one. I'll get it in a minute.
What are you pointing at over there?
This is the arrowhead. I'm just on a phone and everything's flipped. It's flipped. So, I don't know.
It's not.
I've been drinking water, bro. Chill out.
You're so that water's got you all messed up, son.
Right.
Partying too hard. Staying hydrated.
Yeah. Bird banger. He says, "Mike and Steve, what a heck of a game. What do you guys think about Shanahan?" Well,
so initially, I want to say I hate Shanahan. He's Shanarat because he's Mike Shanahan descendant, and it's in the Chiefs' blood to not like the Shanahans. But props to Kyle Shanahan.
Dude, I thought he put together a good game plan.
Yeah.
He's now lost to the Chiefs twice. I think he's the only coach to coach in 2 overtime Super Bowl games.
Crazy, dude.
Or something like that, maybe. But I honestly look, if they would have been doing this in any other time frame that wasn't Patrick Mahomes, they may have been the one talking about a dynasty, right? They've been to 2 or 3 Super Bowls now.
They could have had 2 if it wasn't for Mahomes.
Look, they should have beat the Eagles last year, and their quarterback got injured. They were playing with like a 5th-string quarterback.
Right.
So, look, they've had just as much of a run in the NFC, and they just hit Patrick Mahomes, man. He's the GOAT, baby. That's all you can say.
What are you going to do? You hit a buzzsaw. Hey, we got 245 likes. I want it over 250. Go hit that like button if you haven't already. We're going to be here for just a little while longer celebrating. But go ahead and get in some questions if you have any questions. All that good stuff. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. All the good stuff. You guys know how it is. But back-to-back Super Bowl champions. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to soak it in for a minute, Mike. Just going to... Hell yeah, baby.
You just soaking? You're just gonna soak?
Yep. You do your thing. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna soak it in.
Oh my God. Look at this guy. Dude, it's been I don't even know, man. It was a heck of a game.
Got 2 bomb from Spencer Moore. He says what does it say? Last Legion of Zoom member ended it. Hardman. That's wild, isn't it? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I think I don't think Hardman will be back next year. I really don't. So I feel like the Legion of Zoom capped it. Like that was a good way for that era to go out. I think we're getting ready to go into a new era, and it's going to be led by Rashee Rice, man. That kid's a flat-out beast.
Dude, he's a baller. He was
angry at Mahomes there because he found the soft spot.
Yeah.
He was there.
Yeah.
But Mahomes had already made up his mind. He's going to Kelsey or throwing an incompletion to stop the clock.
Right.
But
hey, props to Rashee Rice for having some fire about him and saying something.
Yeah, he just wants to win, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get mad about that. I mean, I love it. 2 bomb. Appreciate you, Spencer. That's awesome. Sherry Street wants to know, where do we go in free agency? I think it's still a protect Patrick Mahomes at all costs. Maybe look at some left tackle options because Donovan Smith is not it. I think you look at wide receiver. You have to. You can't keep overlooking the weapons. Mahomes is going to restructure to help. I think the first thing they're going to do is focus on how to keep Chris Jones and L'Jarius Sneed. I like it. I mean, do what you got to do. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I agree.
Why's your phone always dead?
Because I have to use Bluetooth and I have to just a lot of stuff. But I'm going to tell you this. I think before the season, I would have said that I thought Sneed may be a cap casualty and he should go get paid. I really do. I think he earned a lot of money. But I now believe that the Chiefs may have to try and get him and Chris Jones signed just because, dude, it's a nucleus at this point, and these guys are all young. Well, Chris Jones isn't that young, but I mean, he's young enough.
He's got years
and
left.
So, but I mean, Sneed and it's crazy, dude, to have McDuffie and Sneed. You know what I'm saying? Like that's insane.
McDuffie, absolute beast tonight, by the way. JT says, do you think when we really get an O-line that can run block, that number 10 evolves? I think they were pretty good run blockers this year. They weren't as great as last year's team wasn't run blocking. They had their moments, but man, they struggled tonight. But yeah, dude, I think Pacheco, the sky's the limits with that kid. If they get even better at run blocking and his vision continues to get better, because that's been like one thing with him. He maybe don't see the field as clearly as some, legendary running backs. I think there's a lot of room for him to grow. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think Pacheco is sky's the limit. But I do think our offensive line, I think it gets better next year. I really do, because I believe Donovan Smith was a stopgap, and I think he was a third option. If he wasn't a third option, they would have signed him earlier in free agency, right?
Right. Spencer with another 2 bombs says MVS is no longer CVS for his postseason perf. Bro, he's like the Frank Clark of the offense, right? Doesn't matter what he does all season. He's going to show up in the playoffs, and that's awesome. It's not worth $15 million a year, so they're going to have to figure that out. But props to MVS for what he's able to accomplish in the playoffs. And, he had a rough year with some major drops and stuff. So to be able to keep the mentals the way he did.
The funny thing is, though, I'm pretty sure that even in all 4 games of the playoffs, he had big plays at big times. But I still think he only had like 7 catches for 130 yards and a touchdown. That's like one good game by A.J. Brown.
The difference was that he did his job.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty. Jessica Mink says, are your birthdays coming up, Mike and Steve? Mine just happened on the 6th. I just celebrated my 39th. Mike's won't be till May 2nd. He's going to hit the big 4-1 this year. He's an old man. So there's that. Sherry Street says, for Calvin Ridley coming to KC, that'd be brutal.
That would be sick. I would
love to see it. That's definitely we talked to a couple shows back about that. And it's like, I want Calvin Ridley or I want Marquise Brown. I don't want anything lower than that tier.
Dude, I want to soak in this win and just really enjoy this for at least the rest of the time I'm on vacation, which is just this week, right? But as soon as next Monday rolls around,
time to dig into draft coverage.
Dude, I'm digging into draft coverage hardcore. We'll dig into free agency hardcore, and I can't wait to get back and try to three-peat it, man. For real. Like, this is like, we're in like Chicago Bulls, like Lakers territory, trying to three-peat. Like, you don't say that in the NFL, do you? That's insane. Insane, man.
Fill it down in my plums with a bright bluish hue.
Everybody can suck it.
Down in my plums, son. Dude, what a night. What a night. Thanks for celebrating with us, Chiefs Kingdom. I think we might lose Mike soon. His phone's going to die. But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for the night. We appreciate you guys being here. Please hit that like button on the way out if you haven't. If you donated tonight, I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. Chris Wright with the gifted memberships and other guys that did that. You guys are amazing. Thanks for supporting the channel. We appreciate you. We plan on to continue to grow this bad boy, and stay tuned, baby. Stay tuned. I'm going to try to get out to the parade, Don Tope. We'll see how that goes, but stay tuned. Lots more to come from all chiefed up. Just like the Chiefs, we're just getting started, baby. So be on the lookout for that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. hit the like button on your way out. Mike, the Chiefs are back-to-back Super Bowl champions, baby.
Dude, the adrenaline's coming down and realization setting in that we're unstoppable.
We're unstoppable. What's that song? We won't be defeated. Got the 2-bomb from Spencer Moore. Says I get so much heat for living in Baltimore. Well, you know what? Just tell everybody to suck it. That's what we do here in Kentucky. If you're a Bengals fan, suck it. If you're a Colts fan, suck it. You're a Titans fan, suck it.
Double suck it.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's not our fault that they're losers.
Right. Appreciate you guys though. Appreciate you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in all through Super Bowl, because believe me, that was a long 2 weeks. This game felt like it was 2 weeks, as bad as we played at times. But yeah, man, appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the donations. Thanks for hitting the sub. Go check out our boys at FOCO. Again, just click the link for us. Click the link and browse. That's all you got to do, man. That helps us out a lot. Appreciate
one
you
of
guys.
These bad boys right here. Look at them bobbleheads, looking beautiful.
Look at browse, dude. They got a lot of stuff on there. They got a lot of stuff. Tons of Super Bowl stuff. I haven't even got to check it out yet, so I'm about to go do that too. But yeah, man, that's all I got for him, Steve. That's all I got for him.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. It's been a hell of a year. Hell of a year, baby. And to end it on top is a beautiful thing. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's go. Go Chiefs. We're out. Have a good night, guys.
There goes a sight from my soul.